One of the challenges on the front line in the fight against COVID-19 is the need for face masks. Healthcare workers have been demanding more of them, and they've also found out there's a deficit. Jacksonville's Baptist Hospital has turned to advanced technology to recycle those all-important N95 face masks that we talk about for medical personnel. And look at this, they're using this robotic technology. Director of Nursing Katie Dorsey explains.
We've done well over 1,000 masks as far as the decontamination process, and we're gonna decontaminate every 95 that's utilized as much as possible.
So a robot? How does that work? How do you clean masks with a robot? Thank goodness they're doing this. But Ken Amaro is going to explain all this tonight at 6 o'clock.